Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Pleasure to be here. And today we will talk about chakras and what they are, and understand a little bit more and how when they are how can we identify in our daily lives if we are out of balance, or maybe there is a time for us to look at something specific. And so we know that we have our 7 chakras, okay, that align us, but we have more. It's over 111, I think, and more in our bodies. But these 7 ones that are aligned, they're the ones that keep us balanced, connected, okay, to source and to Mother Earth. So how it works, so we have the first chakra, which is color red, and it's our root chakra, which is related to all of our tribes, family, our cultures, our security, survival, okay, survival mode. So we need our people, we need our communities, we need our tribes in order for us to survive. Then we have our second chakra, which is in the area of their genitals and our womb, creativity. The color is orange, which is the sacred chakra, and that is for us now creation. Everything that becomes to create, we have kids, we create work, we create a beautiful life for ourselves. Is what all of that is in there, creativity. Then we have a third chakra, which is our solar plexus, which is the willpower, and it's yellow. And this one is all about doing, okay, so taking the step to do it. The willpower, that's where our willpower is, very close to our soul as well, because it's also close to our heart chakra, which is our fourth one right here, okay. And this is the heart chakra is green, okay, and in between the heart chakra and our solar plexus is where our soul is, right in there. So this is a very important area right here. The first 3 chakras connect us to to the ground, to be right here in the survival, Mother Earth. We are connected to the earth. Then from here up, we are connected to the divine. We have our throat chakra, which is the color blue, and it's all about communication, okay, expressing, saying everything. We have our third eye, which is not only related into spirituality, meaning like seeing things, but also find clarity, both of clairvoyance and our ability to see the other side. Then we have our crown chakra. Our crown chakra is the one that connects us directly with the source and God, however we call it. So what happens when we have all of our chakras open and aligned? The energy and everything flows through very easily, okay. So we are in connection with God, we are in connection with Mother Earth, so we are stable, we are energy, the energy is balanced. What happens when our chakras are out of balance, or when sometimes, all the time, they're always shifting, right? In our lives, we're going through times and times, and sometimes we don't acknowledge, or we don't realize this, our chakras, they are telling us, okay, this is what you need to pay attention. How can we see that? For giving you an example, say our throat chakra is out of balance, or if there's something that has been always out of balance. How do you know that? Either is because we talk too much, and sometimes we say, oh, I didn't know what was I saying, I just said it, and we don't think it through, and we just say things without grasp it a little bit. Or we have a hard time to express ourselves. We have hard time to say no. We have a knot in our throat, and we can just say what we really want to say. So that is something that we want to work on and see why I have never been able to say no. And then I find myself in situations or circumstances that I don't want to be, but I just can't say no. So when you start realizing that for you, that you can't say no, but it's an imbalance, but why that came in there in the first place? Why can't you just say no? So when you start working with that and working in unblocking all of your chakras, it will bring you more into balance. Say another example, we have our willpower. We put an intention, I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna stick to the diet, I'm gonna do this and that, and then nothing happens. So what happens with my power, with my willpower? Well, the truth is that it could be really, really down this actually, because it is connected with our our root chakra, and our root chakra is about survival, right? So, and our survival biology, as I mentioned in another video before, we have to make sure that we are protected and safe. So that's why we have to be surrounded by our people, our tribes, our culture, so we are protected. So our willpower is that when you want to do something, what is stopping you? Is it really something that is stopping you, don't want to do it, or is maybe some a tradition, or maybe some culture, or some beliefs, or some other people thinking that you're not supposed to do something because the survival area, our tribes, our security tells us not to do so. So once you realize that, not necessarily it's just that you don't have the will to do it, it's just that maybe there's something that you can work and realize why, the actual reason why you're not able to do it, and that will help you. Even just the fact to think about it and acknowledge it, to say, why I have this, why I can't express myself, why I can't say yes, or I can't say no, or why, just by that, putting your energy into this area right here and visualizing it, just that, it helps to start moving that energy that is stagnant and that is stuck in there. Okay, so there is the importance, and every single chakra, we all have at times that it just kind of shifts, and we from one side to another, and knowing why comes certain things, it will help us to move forward in our lives. So I hope this is helpful for you, this information, and in the next videos we're probably going to be talking more about each of the chakras. How can we work with them, and how can we unblock them? But just by now, acknowledge them and just give it a thought. Why I feel it? Why do I say no when I want to say yes? Is it really me, or is it something that is more deeper than that? Okay. You guys have a lovely day. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.